What is up, guys? Big Man Mike here. How y'all doing today? Yes, we're back again with another video, and I'm here with
Danny.
Marcus.
And okay.
So today we're going to be talking about the new, Seven Havens Avatar announcement. There has been a lot of discourse online about the debate on whether or not Korra was a good Avatar or not.
Versus
Aang. I've seen a lot of the core defenders just, crying about all sorts of stuff. But I want to see what y'all have to say about it.
Got anything, Mark?
Oh, yeah, she suck. I ain't gonna lie.
You got to give me a little bit more than that.
Well, because, you know what I'm saying, we've talked about this off camera multiple times. Every time she gets captured, she either has to get saved or something else happens for her to get out. She don't get out.
You're going to have to explain a little more than that because there are a lot of instances where core defenders can come and say, well, this and that.
Well, I mean...
Can you give a specific example?
Are you going to be like his friend and can't defend your point?
Yeah, I'm gonna try here. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. For the record, I do not like Korra as an avatar. I think she sucks as well. But simply for this podcast, I'm gonna play at devil's advocate, and I will be defending Korra against these two as much as I can.
One thing I can give Korra, though, is that she did have to fight people that, like, you know what I'm saying, in her age, the bending, the technology is so much more advanced, you know what I'm saying. Most people in the first Avatar couldn't lightning bend. Most people didn't know about lava
like
bending.
Aang Avatar? Or?
Yeah, like it was only like Azula and I don't know if whatchamacall, Zuko did that shit or not. But
it has not been confirmed that Zuko has
that's what So and people in Korra are doing stuff like that, and like non-benders can fight back too. So I can say she did have to fight. I think harder, like fodder enemies, like just random people. But when it comes down to handling the business, bro, Korra she just did not do that.
That's fair. Mike, you got anything?
I got a lot of things, but I don't know how to put to words right now. It's just like the Michael Jordan and LeBron debate with this Aang and Korra. LeBron. No, but let's just face the facts. Aang was a known prodigy, so was Korra. But
yes, absolutely,
Korra was a prodigy.
But the thing is, with Aang, he had to do it in like 4 months, and at summer's end, and he had almost no experience. And him just messing around with his opponents still got him to win most of the time. Mm-hmm. Where Korra has dozens and dozens and dozens of training with Katara and all of her masters, and it doesn't matter where she goes off against Aman or who's that airbending guy again? Zahir. Dude, she cannot go hand to hand with these people. She cannot hang with Aang at all.
At all.
Where Aang can easily solo most of his opponents. And I'm pretty sure Prime Aang can solo all of Korra's opponents. Easy.
Okay, so the defense I have for that is when talking in regards of Aang being able to solo anybody in his timeline, he was the only airbender that was seen for 100 years. Nobody knew how to fight an airbender. Anybody that fought Aang for the first time was going up one of the most wild cards of the century. Probably the most wild card of the century. Nobody had heard or saw or learned airbending techniques in over a century.
And yet
they didn't need to know how to defend against it because it was not needed. So anytime Aang went up against somebody, of course he was wiping the floor. He was pulling out shit that they hadn't seen in 100 years.
Okay, after season 1,
it
2,
still
and 3.
Doesn't matter.
That's when everybody knows, airbending is back.
It's back, but do they know the defense against it?
They can't. They can't do nothing.
What's his name?
Lost knowledge.
No, not to what's Admiral Zhao.
Admiral, he didn't know how to bro.
He went to the big library or whatever the heck it's called.
That underground library with
with all the knowledge.
No, not all the knowledge. Zhao went there specifically to learn about the spirits, not about airbending.
How do you know that?
It tells you in the show. He went there to learn it. That's what excuse me. That's what Washing Tong said. He came there to learn about the spirits, and he went there to learn about the water spirits, Tui and La.
Yin and Yang.
Yeah, Yin and Yang. That's what their spirit names were, Tui and La.
Oh, okay. I just guarantee, even masters who've I wouldn't say been around them because that's 100 years ago. But yeah, I'll give you that point. They haven't seen an airbender in over 100 years.
But like, let's be for real, bro. Aang was 12. He was frozen in ice for what 100 years or something like that, bro. Like
No training.
nothing, bro. He came straight out there playing defensive. He never really even attacked nobody. He
And
played
as it
defensive.
is, that's how he fights anyways, defensive.
Yeah, and he ain't like in Korra. She be
She's more of an offenser.
Yeah, she be straight trying to throw hands, but she can't because like that's like she. I don't know. Like Korra, she's weird, bro. Like she'll bend, but I don't feel like she bends to her full ability.
Okay,
because she's like blinded.
Let me ask you a question. The day that Aang, Toph, Katara, Sokka, and Appa went to the Earth Kingdom and defended off all those guys.
All right.
Yeah,
Do
bro.
you think
Like,
you
bro,
think
Korra's not doing that, bro.
with her backup?
Like, and
You
she got
think
some
you could do
benders
that?
with her that have been bending. You know what I'm saying? Like, they too comfortable.
Because like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I want to make this straight for the record. I'm having such a hard time sitting here defending Korra, bro.
I
It's
know
so
he is.
hard,
I
bro.
know he is.
I'm trying my hardest. Like you said, your argument for her or having stronger opponents ties in with her defense because everybody that she's fighting is stronger than the people that were alive during Aang's time. So
That's true.
although look at it. Bolin, probably a prodigy. On God, that dude was killing it, dude. You can give the defense that he was a little useless in season 2 against Unalaq, but like he was still a rookie Earthbender. Like even in terms of the pro bending matches, they were the underdog team the entire season. You know, they were having to try their hardest to keep up and get to the tournament. So although Bolin and Mako seem to be proficient benders, I don't think they're some of the best benders in the verse, obviously.
That is true.
So
But you also got to consider they're not fighting for their lives.
yes, they are.
In pro bending,
Bolin had his
pro bending, because that's basically where they. I'm pretty sure that's where they train most of the time.
yeah. This is where but then again, Bolin and Mako have their street smarts. They grew up on the street, but also, Bolin definitely has his product, his talent because of what happens in season 3 or 4 when he gets his lava bending. Even Toph knew it that Toph could sense that he had something good in him, but at the same time, I don't Bolin probably isn't top 10 Earth. Yeah, he's probably top 10 probably for sure.
By the end of
But-
the show. Yeah.
But you got to look at what Aang had, bro. Aang had
Sokka didn't even have any bending. Bro.
Sokka didn't even have any bending, and he could probably take out Mako and Bolin together.
Yes. I was holding that back, bro. I was holding that back because I'm like, Sokka.
You know what? I give up. I
Like,
can't. There's just too much evidence
Katara
against Korra,
could
dude.
barely even waterbend.
As a lawyer against Korra, or as a lawyer for Korra in this case, I resign. I'm now moving over to Aang's council team. Aang all the way.
Here's the thing: you don't really got to defend Aang at all because his action speaks for himself.
God, and they're all talking about wah wah wah. Aang had the message from their parent or from their dad to their kids, and that compares to maybe letting out the worst spirit in 10,000 years. Oh no,
God,
he was
and-
distrustful. Oh no, she destroyed humanity.
And we didn't even talk about how she lost her bending and severed the tie to the spirit world.
Korra defenders are going to deny that by saying that Aang did the same thing at the end of season 2 when he got shot by lightning with Azula.
I think it was more blocked.
Did he fix it?
Not. It wasn't even gone. It was mainly blocked from him.
Because he did it again right after. Like, he fixed it.
See, that's my opinion on things. Although Aang himself says that it was worse than him just going down and that it was worse than that, he was gone. In my opinion, people always say, oh, he died in the Avatar state. And that's why, blah, 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 plot armor, blah, blah, blah. No, I think in reality what happened was although he was entering the Avatar state and then got shot by lightning, I don't think that immediately killed him. I think it obviously knocked him out of the Avatar state, and as he fell, he died from hitting the fucking ground. Dude was flying in the air while entering the Avatar state and got shot by. He hit the fucking ground. I think that's what killed him after getting hit by the lightning. So I don't think he was in the Avatar state when he died. And then obviously Katara brought him back with the spirit water. And people want to say, oh, well, Azula one-shot him. That's not an argument. Anybody is gonna die by getting hit by lightning.
And that's like first Avatar lightning bending, Azula lightning bending.
Like exactly,
Azula was strong. Azula was strong. She was very strong.
Aang would have died without spirit water. Zuko would have died without medical attention. If Aang hit Ozai with his own lightning, oh my god, he would have been done for. Nobody is surviving a lightning blast.
And Korra can't redirect lightning, bro.
One tap is
what
not an
else do
argument.
you want to say? She can't redirect lightning. Like,
not that we know of.
she ain't never did it, so.
Not that we know
on
of.
camera.
She ain't never did it on camera.
But,
But, Mako was doing that the whole time.
exactly.
But, yeah.
Like, you the Avatar, bro. You're supposed to be doing everything. That's what I'm saying.
then
Like,
again-
she ain't wanted enough.
But do you believe physically or raw bending strength, do you think Korra is a stronger avatar?
Fuck no.
I'm going to say
Okay,
yes.
hold
I'm going
on,
to say
okay.
yes because
She has to.
As a
she's
strength,
not strong in air bending, but she's strong in every other type of bending.
are we talking
She's
about
so
bending strength or just physical strength?
I would say like bending. Like her bending strength and ability.
Yeah, her bending
Off
strength
rip.
and ability are definitely better than Aang's.
100%, yeah.
Simply by canon, bro. Because it is said through the show that every avatar gains the abilities of the past avatars, which means Korra has all of Aang's abilities. She just doesn't know how to use them all. Like, she can metal bend. Aang could not, which obviously makes her stronger than Aang. She has a whole other element at disposal than Aang did.
Okay, card defender.
I'm just giving the facts that are allowed to be present. I'm
And-
giving credit where credit's due.
And metal bending is that joint do go crazy.
On God.
Almost everything is made of metal.
In today's, like back in the day, metal wasn't that important unless you were fighting the Fire Nation, which was the only thing happening.
Yep.
But
Look at that right there.
Exactly.
Also, we're watching it. We're watching Korra right now.
oh
on the
yes, for
TV
those of you that don't
behind,
know, we have Korra on as we're recording this.
just so we
episode.
can like see things that we can critique that she did. She actually just went to go confront what is his name? Amon
Yeah,
by
she
herself.
just got her ass whooped by Amon because let me remind y'all, folks, every single person that was in her support circle said, "Do not confront Amon. Do not do it." Even Unalaq said, "Don't do it," or not Unalaq. It was Tarlok. Tarlok said, "Don't do it," and guess what she did?
She's way more hard headed than Aang.
Her ego triumphs over anything in this show. Her ego is the biggest I've ever seen, and simply because of her ego, she gets herself into confrontations that she does not need to be in. Thus far, she got her ass whooped by Amon, and only reason why Amon did not take her bending at that moment was because he knew if he did that he could not finish his plans. So he literally mercy killed her and was just beat the shit out of her and then said, "All right, go back and try again next time." At that point, if Korra had gotten her bending taken away, the show would have been over.
Yeah, it was been.
I'm sorry. So what we're talking about, I'm trying to prevent my friend getting canceled right now because of a video that I uploaded. So
Oh, that's on you, bro.
well, he said it was okay first until the workforce saw the video.
The PR had to walk it back.
The PR said, "Nuh-uh."
Here, let me. Hell, we can continue on if we want to. Just wait on him.
That nigga Daniel, he for like 3-4 months straight in college, he forced me to watch Avatar from the beginning to the end, Korra from the beginning to the end. We was watching Naruto, and he was like, "You ain't never seen Avatar?" He was like, "Man, do you think Toph could take Gara?" And I was like, "Hell no!" And he was like, "Nah, bro, I don't know about that." I was like, "Are you sure?" So I was like, "Okay, let's watch Avatar." So we watch it, and I said, "Toph, she cold. I ain't gonna lie. Metal bending, yeah, she fire." And then we watch Naruto. I don't even think have you watched Naruto?
No. I'm not big on
Anime?
Anime.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, basically, just know this nigga Gara, sand. He's a sand guy. He controls sand.
Oh, basically almost like a sandbag.
Yeah. And you know that's her weakness is
Actually,
the sand. Didn't she overcome that shit? Though?
No, she started to learn sand bending,
Right.
but as she was like 11 or 12 as well. So all those years, you got to think about that prime Toph versus.
Yeah.
guy.
Gara. Yeah. But the thing about Gara, he has like a little thing on his back. That's his own personal sand. It's damn near endless. The sand just comes out as much as he wants, and I don't know if she would be able to bend his sand, but she might. But even then, he would probably just use his family's sand that they be using. It's like, what is that shit? It's like black iron sand or something like that. And like at that point, it's over with. I ain't gonna lie, that nah. She just can't. Well, back to what I was saying anyway. So Gara, when he was fighting this super powerful guy, the super powerful guy, Madara, he brought down a meteor from outer space. And Gara stopped it with the help of someone else, but Gara stopped it with his sand. We're talking about the Toph versus Gara moment when we come on now. You know that's not true.
I'll tell you why. It is true, and I'll tell you why here in a second. Let me get these headphones back on.
You know that's not true. We talked about this.
Nah.
You've seen it for yourself. You said it.
Nah, look. The reason why Toph wins is because canonically she can sense Earth that's in the air. Anything that fucking Gara throws at her, she can sense where it is and throw it right back. Because Gara can't control the Earth, bro. Toph can.
True. But you know Gara has his own sand
Yeah, he has his own,
in that little thing. That's damn near endless.
Toph has seismic sense, earth bending, lava bending, and metal bending. What the fuck is Gara gonna do?
You know, Gara has one of the most powerful sailing techniques.
Yes, I know.
Sand coffin.
Toph broke out. She can control it.
Yeah, I know that. But you know, Gara has his own sand. I don't think she can control
Sand
his
coffin.
sand.
She did. You don't think she can control sand?
I don't think. No, I don't think she can control his sand because that is like he has the It's not a KK Genkai. It's a basically the black iron sand. I know iron is a metal and she can metal bend. However,
she can literally control anything.
However, that shit right there, I just don't think that's
Hey, one of these days when we meet the writers of the Avatar universe, you gotta ask them if they think Toph could beat Gara.
That's a really good question though. Like Toph versus Gara, I'm surprised.
Can control it almost just about. I mean everything. That
But
Gara
you know,
can do.
Gara is we watched it, bro.
But I think that's the thing though. You watched against when Gara was fighting Rock Lee.
But we didn't finish it though, because you know Gara, he was a big part of the fourth Great Ninja War. We didn't get to that part yet.
Yeah, but I mean, you saw the fight versus Rock Lee, and that was just a straight taijutsu fighter. Bro relied on his defense way too much.
Yeah,
he was relying on his sand.
That was Gara when he was young, and he.
I mean, so what age are we talking about? Prime Toph versus Prime Gara, or young Toph versus young Gara?
Prime versus Prime, of course.
Toph's wipes. What are you talking about?
You gotta remember though, Gara has the tail beast. He has a tail beast. You can't control that. Gara has a tail beast.
That's not fair.
Biju Bomb. He has Shikaku.
That's not fair.
Like,
That's cheating.
come on.
Knuckle hacks.
Come on now. I mean, but that's just series to series thing. If we talking about just like straight bending versus
straight ability.
sand,
Straight ability.
yeah. I don't know, bro. But he does have a.
I am still gonna put my money on Toph. I don't think you should ever not put your money on Toph. Just to be honest.
The only reason I'm gonna say not like, and this is just straight because this is technically a kid's show. Toph ain't never killed nobody. Gar has killed multiple people.
What are you talking about? Toph ain't never killed nobody, bro.
Has she?
Bro, half of the shit they do to these people in this show are fucking dead.
Yeah. Be realistic.
Bro, Toph was throwing people off of ships into the middle of the ocean,
I
dude.
guess you're right.
They just can't show it because it is a kid's show.
show, yeah.
Bro, Toph was murking left
I'm
and
pretty
right.
sure
Go.
Aang,
Here
Katara,
she go, getting
Sokka,
knocked out and dragged away.
because I'm pretty sure Aang, all of the gang of Avatar, they bodied almost everybody.
Bro,
They just couldn't show it because of the kid's show.
saying Toph never... Bro, she's throwing rocks at people. Big ass rocks.
Boulders.
Yeah, but that's like everybody is throwing rocks at people.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but they're not good enough to defend against Toph's rocks. And Toph's rocks suck ass. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. They're going to fuck you up. It would suck ass to get hit by one.
But going back on lame ass Katara, not
we starting
Katara,
the podcast
Korra.
again?
Yeah, it's been back.
Yeah, we
Oh,
were talking
shit.
while you were gone.
It's been back.
Oh, my bad, y'all.
You're
Nah,
good.
you good. You good.
This is all going in. So,
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Korra, it's so harder to defend her. And
It
all
is
y'all
so
Korra
hard.
defenders, we love women. We love all
I
women.
love women.
Yeah, so let's just get this out on the record.
Say all your favorite
All right,
characters.
We're gonna go down the line? Or
Yeah,
are we
go
just
ahead.
going to do it
Go
all?
ahead.
Okay, Marcus, you
Ty
go first.
Lee.
That's it?
Your turn.
Yeah, your turn. Go ahead.
I was going to say a couple, like, bro, you
well,
got...
I mean, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
then go ahead. Restart.
Ty Lee, Azula, you know what I'm saying? Korra's up there. She cool. I ain't gonna
Korra,
lie.
oh, no.
Toph.
Minus Korra for right now.
Oh, fuck Korra. Toph. Damn, I'm bad with names. I'm not gonna lie, but there's a lot of cool. The Kyoshi warrior girl.
Suki.
She cool, bro. She cool. Zuko's girl. She cool.
May.
Yeah, she cool. You know what I'm saying? Chan and Ranjan.
Chan and Ranjan. So, let's see. I got, obviously, you know, Katara up there.
Katara, her though.
Katara up there. Toph. Undoubtedly. June. Can't forget about the bounty hunter, June. She is so cool. You got Kyoshi herself, the baddie.
The Avatar lady, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the Avatar Kyoshi. Yeah,
Yeah.
baddie. You got Azula. Azula is such a greatly written character, bro.
Azula,
Her backstory
her
is
crash
crazy.
out, her crash out arc was
breakdown.
crazy, bruh.
The fucking Boiling Rock episode where they turned on Azula was, oh my god, mwah. You got Ty Lee, May. Both of their backstories are
my
great.
My favorite part of the first Avatar is the Fire Nation, where they all went to the house.
beach.
That was my favorite part.
The beach episode
It
is
was
goated.
so much emotion.
The beach episode is one of the greatest episodes
It was
of
so much
animation of
emotion.
all time.
It was so much emotion.
Let's see, who else you got? You got
Sandwich.
sandwich Hanma from the bloodbending episode. That was a cool ass.
I forgot about blood.
If you know about her fan theory, it is crazy. It is apparent. I'll tell y'all.
Right
We can talk about it later, but
That's
she is
Toph
crazy.
daughter.
That's Lin Beifong.
She go crazy.
Goated. Lin
She
and
go
Su
crazy.
Yin. Lin and Su Yin Beifong go crazy.
Beifong is such a fire last name.
Pli and what's her name? Minghua. Both are crazy benders.
He's like he crazy. Like, Amon is doing some wild
So
stuff right now.
we just wanted to make this clear. There are lots of
Countless.
greatly written women characters.
We just don't like you, Korra. That's it. I am sorry. I'm sick and tired of all the goddamn Korra defenders saying, "Oh, misogyny, this." Shut the fuck up. Seriously, shut the fuck up.
It ain't about that.
It ain't about that. Plus, that argument goes nowhere because y'all want to say, "Oh, if Korra was a man, y'all would like her." No, if she was a man, y'all would hate her so much more. The forced kiss on Mako in season 1, dude. Oh my god, y'all would destroy a male character for that, dude. Oh my god. There's so much shit that Korra does. If a male did that on screen, y'all would. Oh my god, y'all would piss and shit about it.
It just. I'm trying to stay calm.
Yeah, we're trying our hardest to stay calm here. There's just so much shit that
She
Korra
whooping
does.
ass right now, though.
But she's fighting the lieutenant of the Equalist.
Just mind you, again, we are watching Korra as we're doing this podcast. Because I'll be honest, I would love to try my best to defend Korra because she is a badass character.
She really is.
She is dope.
And I do like this series.
Yeah, standalone, this series is great. But once you start comparing it to Aang,
Yeah.
that's where everything goes wrong.
I think
This
I
is
think
just
this.
way
If she
better.
wasn't an avatar and she had her own shit, this would be so fucking dope.
Now, what
If she was just a waterbender.
about
No, don't start that because once you start saying, "Oh, if she was a side character, you would like."
but, like,
then
what-
y'all
what
"Oh,
about-
she's a woman character?
what about
Wah,
a
wah, wah."
series where like the main character isn't the main character though? It's really like we're getting it from the side characters.
That's why you watch anime.
Oh, yeah, I guess we're talking about something else. But like, what if they made that? What would y'all think about like a Avatar series like that?
Well, that's what
I would love to see a Zuko series
Nah, facts.
on how
Like, what do
how his whole process of trying to regain his honor while making Aang look like the bad guy, and because that's this Zuko's point of view.
Well, but that's the thing, though, because Aang, I don't think Zuko ever necessarily completely thought that Aang or the Avatar was a bad guy, because he was
He deeply hated him.
Yeah, but that's just because he wanted his dad's
yeah,
approval.
exactly.
I know that would be a great.
He was
episode.
taught to hate him.
Yeah,
So I
it's
think
kind of like racism.
it's literally exactly
Yeah,
like racism.
Yeah.
and that would be a great series.
Because if you really think about it, the entire time Zuko was growing up, or at least the time that we saw Zuko, he was constantly thinking which side is the right side, not the good side.
True, he was very.
What is the
conflicted.
right side?
He was very conflicted.
He was very conflicted. And I've seen people ask this question before. What was the reason why Zuko got so sick from his decision to save Appa in season 2? That is actually a psychologically...
Inner conflict.
It's not an inner conflict. It's a psychological term called cognitive dissonance. And it is when you do something so against your own subconscious that it physically and mentally makes you sick. Zuko did something so against his character and subconscious that his brain didn't know what to do and it attacked itself. He got sick from freeing Appa because he did not know what he was doing at all.
What was that? Did you just see that? It was like a bird with arms and it was buff.
Go back.
What was that, bruh?
I think right there.
But yeah,
That, bro.
oh,
It has a tail.
some
Ew.
random bird raven.
Ew.
But yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, that's just what I've seen from the questions on TikTok about Zuko and stuff like that.
And plus,
Back to Korra.
it's just I'm trying not to sound so much of a hater. It's just she basically ruined the world because of the Save a
She
Haven.
literally ruined the
So,
world.
do you think Avatar 1 was correct when he left the portals closed?
Yes, it should have stayed closed forever. Nobody should have access to the spirit world other than the Avatar, who is supposed to be bond to both physical and the spiritual world. That's how it's always been.
Yeah.
And because Korra opened up the spirit world, now there's freaking demons. In this world, I believe there's more demons than there are good.
Indeed. I mean, if you want to look back at the season 2 callback to Avatar 1, almost every single spirit hated humans at that point in time. But then again, it was the very beginning of time. But, also, there is a huge argument to be made against Korra during season 2 when she was trying to defeat Unavatu. She went to the spirit world and asked them to be her weapon. Aang would never
There's a lot
ask
of things
people
that
to be
Korra
his
did
weapon.
that Aang would never do.
In
Starting with wait, go ahead.
Korra's whole thing with the spirits was she wanted the people and spirits to coexist. If you wanted them to coexist, you wouldn't like the first time you interact with them, you're asking them, you're using them. You
She
just
a
wanted them.
colonizer.
She just wanted to use them as a weapon to help defeat Unavatu, and then try to make the deal to coexist. Like that's not how relations work. It's you give some to give a little, or whatever it is. You get some, give a little, whatever it is. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. She also, whenever they were protesting for Amon against the Benders,
From the
Literally
beginning.
first episode.
she went over there, destroyed the man's stand with him on it, and then threatened violence.
With bending
Like, you just sat there and proved her point.
when he was
lady.
protesting Bender violence.
But,
That was the very first episode, by the way. And then immediately started getting into gang business for no reason.
does he have a belt on while in the water?
Yes, they're swimming. That's what the style was back in the day.
It's kind of crazy.
But yeah, I just I don't even know what to say. What's going on?
It's a bug.
Gotta kill
Y'all
that.
got any more points? Because I'm starting to run out.
Plenty.
Well,
Let's talk about the whole Zahir situation.
Zahir. Oh, okay. The
airbender guy.
yeah.
Korra had 4 villains. There's 4 points at least. We already talked about Unavatu a little bit, but not the other ones so much. Because there's also Amon. I mean, people want to say, oh, she defeated Amon. No, she did not. If y'all go look at the final episode for season 1, she knocked him out of the building, but he got away. He ran away from her and then was finally defeated by his brother Tarlok.
By blowing up the boat,
By
right?
blowing up the boat. Korra did not defeat Amon because if he had completely gotten away, guess what? He would have restarted life all over again, just like he did in his past, and would have came back somebody different. If Tarlok hadn't killed him, he would have still been out there, and Korra would not have been able to do anything against him. I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. Actually, I'm not sorry to say it. Korra did not do shit with Amon, and it was literally only because of Tarlok that the world was free from Amon and that monstrous blood-bending nightmare that he had. Korra couldn't do shit about it, by the way.
And most of the time, like I don't know if we've already said this on the pod, most of Korra's opponent, she should have won.
Absolutely, she should have beat the shit out of them.
By the amount of training she had leading up to her teenage or adult year, whatever, how old she is right now.
She's 17 in the first season.
Still, she was a freaking baby toddler, already mastered 3 bending.
No, she did not. No, she knew 3 bending styles as a 3-year-old. She did not master shit until she was 17.
That is a crazy like having 3.
It is crazy. Like, yeah, that's what made her a prodigy, obviously. Like, the fact that you could do that at 3 years old is crazy. But also, y'all want to remember, she was trained by the best in the world, the White Lotus. But guess what? She was constantly getting smacked on 1v1s, bro. Like, if she doesn't have help in her fight, she's getting smacked. There's not almost any 1v1s in the show that you could use as an example as saying that, oh, she was winning the whole time. Most of the time in her 1v1s, she was losing and only got saved by her support. It's just simple facts.
Can you say the same thing about Aang sometimes though?
He smacked Zhao. He completely ruined him. Like when he showed up on the river bend when he was with John, he didn't throw a single punch and still won the fight. Come on. Like you say, oh, that wasn't a fight because Aang wasn't fighting back. Yes, it was.
What's that one dude that he was fighting with the eye on his forehead?
Combustion Man.
Yeah.
Bro was 1v1ing him. Not
Out of his
necessarily.
sleep, first of all.
Aang was he wasn't the first to
Yeah,
react, but he was the first to defend. Because Toph was the first to react to it, but then Aang popped up. He was on good timing, though, on God. But let's see, some 1v1s for Aang. Every single 1v1 against Zuko, Aang won. Tell me I'm wrong. Aang put the pressure on Zuko every single
And
time.
Zuko ain't like no, just like regular bender either.
He was a royal bender, bro. He wasn't necessarily the prodigy that Azula was, but he was definitely beating Zhao, and he hadn't even completed his basic training yet. According to Iroh, in the first season, Iroh was like, oh no, you still got to do your basic training. He was like, no, teach me the intermediate set now. But he was still smacking Zhao at the end of season 1. Come on. Zuko was no average bender. And Aang he gave him no space he was on him every single time.
Like I said, I don't think there's really much to say about Korra because we already know she's a good character sometimes. Because one thing about Korra that I really don't like is she doesn't like to listen to her masters.
She does not
Yeah,
at all.
She don't do that.
Like I said before, everyone told her not to fight him on, and she still
That's one thing
did it.
Aang does do is he does listen.
That's not entirely true. There were some times where he did not listen.
But he does. Whenever he doesn't listen, it's a good thing. But when he does
when
listen,
it matters, he does
a great thing.
When it when it matters, he listens. Korra, it's not until after the fact she messes up, then she listens a little. But even then, she'll do her own thing regardless.
Because you can make the argument that Aang did not listen to any of the past avatars when he came to facing Ozai. But can you blame him, though? You threw a 12-year-old straight out of the ice into a 100-year war and expected him to kill an adult man at 12 years old.
But yet,
crazy.
He figured out another way.
And he still figured out a way to do it peacefully.
With Korra, she doesn't. She just doesn't care what happens afterwards. Yeah. That's the thing with Korra. Only time she cares is if it messes up. Because in her mind, she's already set, this is the right thing. I'm going to go for it.
She goes, bad guy bad, needs to be punched.
Yeah, look at that.
But I will say this, though. Korra is very passionate. She believes in what she believes. And I will say this, she did fight for her non-bender community when it came to the Tarlok lockdown in season 1. When Tarlok was arresting non-benders and shutting down their electricity and shit. She stood up for him and was like, that's not right. That's a good thing. You can't deny it.
Yeah, look, I think we said this several times. Korra is a good character, just a bad avatar.
Okay, I do have a question for y'all, though. Do you believe that it was a good idea for her to side with the Southern Water Tribe during the Civil War? Or do you think she should have stayed neutral?
Remind me what happened?
Basically, her uncle, Unalaq, was trying to invade the Southern Water Tribe because he wanted to control both of them, but he was covering for it as saying that he was helping them rebuild. But he eventually moved in the military as well.
Plus, ain't the Avatar
which started
supposed
the Civil
to be
War.
neutral?
The Avatar is supposed to be neutral, absolutely.
So, yeah.
But that's like I'm saying, like, do you believe that she should have stayed neutral because that was her home? Like, if a civil war had happened between the air temples, do you think Aang would have stayed neutral or would he have sided with the Southern Air Temple?
Aang would be like, why are we fighting?
Yeah. God, airbenders wouldn't have fought in the first place. What am I talking about?
Why are we fighting?
But yeah,
At the
Marcus, what do
job
you
of the
think?
avatar, it's any avatar's job is supposed to be neutral, regardless. To try to prevent a war. Try their best to prevent a war.
I
At
mean,
least.
like, shit. Look at Itachi, bro. I know I keep
Okay.
comparing to Naruto, but like he wasn't even the leader of the. He killed his pen. He killed every Uchiha on there, bro. I know I shouldn't be like.
That doesn't sound very
cross-referencing
neutral to me.
Naruto, bro. But
Sounds like he very much sided with the Leaf Village.
that's what I'm saying, and like
That's not being neutral.
Korra couldn't side with the right side, bro. She always be bullshitting, bro. I don't like that's just at the end of the day, Korra just be bullshitting. Number one bullshit guy.
Number one bullshit.
She just bought a brand new house in Bullshit Town.
I just wish we had a core defender.
Yeah.
We could have had one, guys, but they backed out. I tried my best, by the way.
There's without a core defender, it's kind of hard to keep dragging this conversation. Just
Because
because
now it's not like we dogging
I
on
mean,
her.
at the same time, I am at least trying to think of good things to say while we drag her through the mud, you know. But it's very hard to do so because all of the things that we're saying are just facts. You can go find them in the series.
do y'all believe all of Core's opponents can?
No, hold on. Stop talking. This is the one question that ends it all. Can Korra defeat Ozai at 12 years old? Could Korra have defeated Ozai at Aang's age?
She can't even defeat Ozai at 17.
Fuck no, she can't. She couldn't even defeat fucking Kavira at how old she was? 20 at the end? Yeah, it was about 3 years. Yeah, she didn't do shit against Kavira. She got smacked.
Do y'all think Core's opponents can take on Aang?
No.
Why?
Aang's battle IQ was he was too creative. He would have found a way. He was his adaptability. He adapted mid fight. You can see it against his fight against Ozai, Zuko. Many times he adapted immediately. You know, Aang's adaptability was just too good.
Yeah, he was always even whenever they would come up with new stuff, like even when
The drill.
he would always just find a way to.
With him, there's always another way.
Because
always
because it was because of what Toph taught him. You find the weak point. Korra did not learn that. Her entire mentality towards fighting was just
2, 1.
Korra sucks.
So do we still have that?
Well,
Please tell me we still have that.
Please.
I'm gonna have to wait and see.
Okay. Wow.
Why is it something every time?
I don't know. But anyways, what was your saying about the court scene with Aang and the?
Right. So if you look back at it, what was his Yakone? Yakone was able to bloodbend an entire courtroom of people, and Amon couldn't even hold Mako entirely. You know, Mako kind of got out of it a little bit, enough to sneak him, but Korra also got out of it without the Avatar state, might I add. But you know, Aang defeated Yakone, who could bloodbend 40 people at once, and Amon could, you know, he could probably do a couple people, but you know, a strong benders like Mako and Korra, he's not holding all of those types of, and you know, all of Aang's, you know, team members were goated, so Aang could have definitely defeated Amon. If we go to Unalaq, that one's a little hard because Unalaq was a master waterbender. He was throwing some nasty techniques out at Korra, but I think Aang could have definitely adapted to it because he was definitely taught by Katara and Pakku. So I definitely think he could have found something against Unalaq to take him over. But, you know, I could be wrong, though. I could think that, you know, Unalaq could actually...
Look at her slumped out on the ground.
I mean, you got it. I kind of starting to believe that because after watching it on my own and then taking a little glimpse of this as we're watching it, to me it looked like Korra never really defeats her own enemies.
That's the point we've been making this whole time. She always has to get saved.
And look, the Great Escape.
Look, there's Mako and Bolin saving her right now. Against a non-bender, by the way. Hiroshi Sato.
I just don't know what else to say, to be honest.
It's just sad. She just...
Because I don't want it to make it seem like a full hate episode. But
it is, though.
It
is, though. It is. You can't deny it. This is a Korra hate episode. And rightfully so. Everything that we have said thus far is facts. And if you're sitting here trying to defend it, you're retarded. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Cut that out. You're dumb. You're dumb. If you're sitting here defending Korra, you're dumb.
Friend cancellation part 2.
Cut that out.
Edit that one out.
What time was that? Okay, 3:24. Okay.
Of the second video.
Yeah.
Hopefully the first one.
Yeah. Please tell me you remember to cut that out, because
I will.
Honestly.
No, for his sake, he's gonna cut that out.
Honestly, yeah, for his sake, you better cut it out. But second of all,
I won't get in trouble. I'm good.
Honestly, I don't have a big platform, so it wouldn't really matter. There's no one here to cancel me anyway.
But yeah, I don't know what else to say, do y'all?
I mean,
because right now this seems like it seems like more than likely to the audience.
all right,
full
okay,
bias
okay,
opinion.
okay. Here's some good stuff that Korra did. She brought back the Air Nation.
No, the Air Nation was already back before Aang's son. He was already building it up. All his kids were airbenders.
Yeah, but they couldn't have expanded it as much as they did in this one, arc. They had 15 new airbenders in
because they
2
opened up
weeks.
the spirit world. Which
Exactly.
And now it's a bad thing to do overall.
Yeah, but you got a good thing out of it, though.
Does the good
I guarantee
overcome, does the good overcome the bad?
No, the bad does not overcome the one good thing that came out of it. I guarantee that. But you cannot deny the credit where credit's due. The Air Nation came back because of Korra.
Okay, in a war aspect, if you had a choice to kill,
Bro,
to take out
that's not a good comparison. That's not a good comparison.
That's not a good 3
comparison.
people
That's not a good
compared to
comparison.
hundreds of thousands.
That's not a good comparison.
Yes.
No, it's
it
not.
is.
How?
You're-
Explain.
Okay, very simple. Yes, she brought back the air nomads. Now, how many more threats of demons that's been now released to the world? Because there are more bad spirits than there are good in the spirit world. In this universe, at least.
But then again, there is an argument for that. There is an argument for that. The spirit world reflects the Avatar's current mood. So as long as Korra's happy, the spirits are happy.
I'm pretty sure neither of them are happy after the 7 Havens.
Facts. So what the fuck did she do?
Just
because
now
look. I saw somebody say this. They said somebody who creates havens does not destroy the world, or vice versa. Somebody who destroys the world does not create safe havens. Because those two don't coincide. Why would
you know they're safe havens?
That's what it said.
It just says haven, 7 havens.
That's what a haven is, a safe place. A place of refuge.
With him right there.
Pabu and Naga goaded.
The ferret.
Fire ferret.
His head is crazy.
Milo is one of the top airbenders of all time.
His head
Prove me wrong.
Is correct. Look at his head. Oh my gosh.
Bro's a little uncircumcised.
Okay, you're right. 7 havens are, but bet you anything, those 7 havens, at least a few of them are corrupted.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
I
might be wrong.
Some of them. I think all of them. Because
now,
time has only gone further, which means I think the Dai Li expanded.
Oh, more than likely. But we can't fully talk about that until it's fully out.
Oh wait, did Aang get rid of the Dai Li?
If I was that
No,
dude,
because didn't the Earth Queen have Dai Li agents?
No, they turned it to the Kyoshi Warriors, I think.
No. She had Dai Li agents, didn't she? We can look at it. We can put on the episode.
So, in the Avatar universe, the Daily agents did not completely disappear, but their power and influence significantly diminished after the fall of the corporate government in Ba Sing Se, which largely due to the Team Avatar exposing their manipulation and control over the city, most notably by their leader Long Fang, was publicly discredited and the Dai Li's authority was broken, effectively leaving them with no real role in the political landscape. So they basically their power basically was cut more than half
So, but there were still Dai Li agents out there somewhere.
somewhere, and I wouldn't be shocked in the new Avatar
They're-
Seven Havens. There's going to be some Dai Li agents.
We didn't see any in Korra though. That's the thing.
They could be building up
Well, that's true.
because, like I said, it didn't fully disappear, but
Yeah.
they just more than likely went into hiding.
Right.
Just like the Red Lotus.
Yeah, the Red Lotus definitely. I mean, the Red Lotus didn't start until after the 100-Year War ended. So they weren't that new, but they were pretty new.
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, that's not what happened. What he just told him. That's
Yeah.
not what happened.
basically,
Okay.
we're watching the show. mind
They
you again.
fought and she got jumped, right? Or did he just win?
No, he just captured Avatar Korra
Right. Okay.
and then lied about it.
Yeah. I see. Bad guy.
Y'all got any more points? Because, like I said, without a core defender, it's kind of as it is. I think this is already an hour long.
Yeah.
I can text my friend and ask her what she thinks. Tell her to send me some points.
How old is she? Is she old lady?
She's our age.
No, I'm talking about her.
Who?
Beifong.
Which Beifong?
Lady.
Lynn?
Yeah.
She's old.
How old?
I pretty much. I think the same age as Tenzin.
I mean, but
Couldn't
like
handle the truth.
we weren't finna just sit here and attack her because
We were gonna
we're
sit
not
here
gonna
and listen.
attack you. We're just asking for your
Opinion.
your opinion. We just wanted to hear.
Just get her. Try to get her on call, and I just want to hear her point.
I just want to see. We just want to hear what a person who.
And I promise you will not be. Tell her you will not get jumped.
I don't think she'll accept the call.
Yeah, I don't
but
think she
I'm
gonna
asking
accept
her
the
if she
call,
can
but-
send some points to talk about that she said.
Yeah.
Just voice your opinion,
Yeah, that's really all we want to hear is your opinion.
and we won't
then-
even talk over you.
Yeah, I'm whatever she sends, I'm gonna read it out and then I'm gonna try to explain it if some of it needs explaining. But and then we'll talk about what she said,
look at Korra. Just
and
sit
then we'll
there
look at what
defeated.
we'll look at what she said and not herself.
She about to. Is she meditating or is she about to hit that metal bending?
I think
She's
hit the med.
meditating.
Is that Aang?
Yep.
Yep. This is where we see him
Look at
defeating
Toph.
Yakone. And that's Toph, yeah. That's Police Chief Beifong.
Not gonna lie, tough that age.
Toph is so
Fine.
fucking bad as an adult.
So that means she at least has to be 42 if
She's
there's
Let me ask y'all:
38.
Sokka, Zuki, or
39.
Sokka, Toph,
What do you mean?
as relationship wise? Should he
Shoulda
stayed with
been.
Zuki
Shoulda
or should have
been.
been with Toph?
I think personally, after Suki died, Toph and Sokka had a little thing.
Wait, how did Zuki die?
Suki died a little bit before Sokka did. Sokka outlived Suki, but it doesn't say how Suki died.
Yeah, my nigga Sokka dead.
Facts.
Did he respond yet or no?
No.
Damn. Why she how Sokka died? What happened with that nigga?
I don't think he said
Sokka
it.
died protecting. That's the fan theory. Sokka died protecting Korra from Zahir when she was a little kid.
So not fully confirmed.
Not fully confirmed. No.
Type shit, but we do know that nigga is dead.
Yes, that nigga. Obviously, he's in a
He's
flashback
not
here,
in the show.
and it's in the comics that Sokka's dead.
Damn.
Yep.
Cut.
Actually, Sokka was the first one to die out of the gang, so it went Sokka, then Aang, and then Appa and Momo.
Damn.
Actually, Momo was the first, technically. It went Momo, Sokka, Aang, Appa, and then we don't know about Toph and Katara yet. We don't know who died first.
Damn. Well, I mean, shit.
Or
My
Zuko.
thing is, how the fuck is the Bisons are back?
So in comics, it said that they found a small colony of bison in the wild.
Yeah, of
and,
course.
And brought them back.
I know there had to be more.
Because I was in my mind, because I didn't know about the comics. I'm like, how the hell did Appa get some?
He did not, unfortunately.
Appa died, bitchless.
Died a virgin.
Damn. Just L after L here.
Indeed. So can we talk about some Star Wars or something? Or
I don't know much about Star Wars. I love Star Wars, but I don't know much
I
about
don't
it.
really know much about Star Wars.
Bruh.
I mean, I know, but
I am excited for April 25th when Episode 3 comes back in theaters.
Europe. I saw it last year. Or no, it wasn't that. It was New Hope that came out for the anniversary.
I think Episode 3 is going to be the 20th.
Yeah, it's the 20th anniversary, which is crazy. I thought it was a lot older than that.
20 years old, huh?
Europe.
Yeah, I don't think she can ever. Or your friend is going to do anything.
We'll see. Yeah, no, hasn't responded yet.
Well,
So you got anything else to talk about here?
calling it there.
What do we think about the new Avatar, by the way? The twin avatars.
I heard that
Okay.
that sounds pretty cool. 2 twins. It's gonna be a girl, another girl.
Oh, so here's my opinion on it. I think what's gonna happen is Pavi is obviously gonna be the Avatar, and I think her twin is going to somehow get the power of the Dark Avatar again, like Unalaq did, like a reincarnation of both sides. Like I think they both started a cycle.
You think they
The
going?
Dark Avatar.
You think they going to end up going against each other?
I think they are eventually going to be a good and bad evil side versus the twins. Because it says my friend said that apparently I think like the bending masters pick up both twins, but see that obviously one of them has more potential than the other and train her, and then just kind of neglect the other one and kind of throw her away.
That would definitely create hatred.
Yeah, that would create a villain right there.
Grr.
On God, grr. RXD.
It's
Yeah, I agree. It's just at first, what I really don't like about this new Avatar is the animation.
It looks like Pokemon, but
I
I'm not
haven't
against
seen anything.
I'm not
to be
against it.
honest.
It looks like a Pokemon animation, but I'm not against it.
All
I
I
like the
saw-
Pokemon animation.
All I saw is that they were making a new series with twin avatars.
Apparently, she also doesn't have a leg.
Like, does she have a prosthetic or is she
Yeah,
just
she has a
hop?
prosthetic. It's like Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. Literally.
Put a voice changer on real quick.
I gotta put that voice changer on real quick. There, that's Pavi right there.
One of them is clearly a lot older.
That's not the other twin,
Oh.
obviously. Otherwise, they wouldn't be twin. Okay.
I'm like, hey, bro.
Idiot.
I just don't like the animation at all. I think they just need to stick with that type of animation.
No, I like it. I fuck with it.
Well, I mean, I don't know, bro.
It
It
looked-
looks like a little bit more detail on these.
That's what I was thinking too.
to me, I'm not really a big fan of Pokemon. There's too much Pokemon like.
Yeah, I'm tired.
I just don't like it because this always been this type of style of animation, and they need to stick with it because
Well,
this is their bread and butter, in my opinion.
well, hopefully that ends up being good. But you said he was very good.
He said he was very good.
You said he was very good. Shout out to the Indians.
All right.
You might have to cut that too.
Okay, let's see.
I don't really see anything.
Have y'all seen the new Captain America yet?
Yes,
I have not. Don't spoil it.
I have.
you have.
I have not.
I have.
Damn.
All I can say is, to me, the beginning was kind of like corny-ish, but it was like good corny because
Is that good Marvel corniness?
yeah, what's his name? Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie.
He's just a goofy looking guy in general, and oh god, he hit that mug, bro. He hit that like it was a like a portrait shot of just him,
Hit the look.
and he was just like.
Looked like he about to tell you something.
He
Like-
looked like he was about to tell me my dog died or something.
Oh, not the dog. What the dog doing?
But towards the middle, it started really picking up, and it ended up
Okay.
a really great movie.
All I want to know is, was Harrison Ford's portrayal of Red Hulk good or not?
I liked it.
That mug was crazy.
Thank God.
Oh my god.
Was he a good Sergeant Ross?
Yeah. I say
Eh.
yes.
He was okay.
He wasn't really like directing much, but he definitely there was definitely it was wild. It was a wild. It took a turn I wasn't really expecting.
Well, that's what's up. I've been waiting for Red Hulk,
But like they
and
were
I'm
dropping
just-
hints the whole time. But
Obviously,
so-
everyone knew it was coming anyway.
oh yeah.
I just low key kind of.
They did it. They
at
did
the
it
fact that they
justice.
didn't keep the same actor. All of a sudden, they switched actors for Sergeant Ross.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you like. But then again, Harrison Ford is also old.
Harrison Ford is
But he
older than
looked-
the original
he-
Sergeant Ross actor.
Nah, he did look mad old. It was like a point in there where he had his shirt off and stuff, and he was just.
I mean, then again, Sergeant Ross is supposed to be a pretty old dude when he becomes Red Hulk,
nah,
but
bro.
still,
he was
like, why did they switch actors all of a sudden?
wrinkly and shit. But like, it was cool though. He did a great job.
Yes, sir. What do y'all think about that new The Boys season 5?
haven't seen The Boys.
Hey, I don't really watch The Boys, but I got a homie who really likes The Boys, and I heard that whole. I be seeing the clips on YouTube Shorts.
That shit pretty good.
Yeah, I be seeing it.
You should watch it for sure. See, this is the point I was talking about. Yacone is bloodbending the entire courtroom, bro. Even Toph. Look at that. He's got the whole courtroom frozen. And he's concentrating enough to control Toph to unlock his cuffs while bloodbending the entire courtroom.
Tough, no.
Aang could have whooped Amon's ass first encounter, bro.
Girl, he going up against niggas who bloodbend and shit.
I mean, he did fight Hanma. I mean, he did lose that fight, obviously, because obviously nobody had known bloodbending was a thing until Hanma. Hanma, same thing.
But I don't know. What are y'all thinking?
Jump on him.
And for those of y'all saying that Aang couldn't beat Zahir, what are y'all talking about?
Bro, Aang, son,
Tenzin
Tenzin.
had him on the run the whole time, bro. The entire time Zahir was running away simply to make time in order to get help from his Red Lotus team so they could jump his ass. Like, that was the only reason. Like, plus, if you look back at that fight, Tenzin was countering everything or dodging it. Like, he wasn't getting hit by nothing. He was straight fire on him, bro. You cannot sit here and tell me
He about to crash.
Aang couldn't
He
fight
crashing.
Zahir.
He crashing right now.
It's because he bloodbending all those people, bro.
Yeah. I'm running out of stuff to talk about. I'll be honest with you, especially with this Avatar episode.
Sure, I mean, we can call it and play some games.
Yeah.
Y'all got any more point to add before we wrap it?
Korra sucks. Aang's goated. Go look at the facts. If you're saying it's misogyny, you're dumb. That argument goes nowhere. Korra lost all of her fights. Aang has better battle IQ. Korra is a stronger fighter, though. Korra brought back the Air Nation. Aang stopped a 100-year war, though, as a 12-year-old. He fought a grown-ass man as a 12-year-old.
With hella pressure on him.
With hella pressure on him, bro. He was saving the world from a 100-year war.
He saved the world. She fucked it up.
Again, he was 12 years old.
12. What were you doing at 12?
And a pacifist, by the way.
I can guarantee you weren't doing what Aang did.
Bro, he was a 12-year-old pacifist, and y'all told him to stop a war. And guess what? He did it. Bro was Desmond Doss. Bro was Desmond Doss back in the day. On God. Bro said, one more. Please, God, just one more. And he did it. Aang is goated. End the argument.
Free my nigga Momo from the spirit realm.
Also, y'all want to say no other avatar gets as much hate. I want to say this. Fucking Setso is a worse avatar than Korra. Setso sucks bitch ass. Dick. If y'all don't know about Setso, basically what he did was he gave no fucks about the other nations. He only focused on the Fire Nation and is the reason why the Fire Nation was as powerful as it was to start the 100-year war as it was. During his time as the Avatar, he did not do anything with the other nations. He did not visit them. He just stood in the Fire Nation and powered them up over his lifespan. And that's the reason why the 100-year war was even able to start in the first place. Was because of Setso.
Damn, he got him all twisted. Is there no counter to bloodbending?
Like that. There you
go. Yes, pure strength. Katara was able to get out of Hama's bloodbending. Mako was able to get out. Mako and Korra were able to get out of Amon's bloodbending. And Aang was just able to get out of Yakon's bloodbending. So, yeah, there is a counter to it, but it's pretty hard.
You have to be really strong.
He literally just broke his leg. I saw his leg facing the other way and pointing upwards. How did he just stand right back on that?
Because he's the GOAT.
Because he's the goated.
Type shit.
All right.
LeBron.
You got anything else to say, Mark?
No. I said all I need to say.
Got everything off your chest?
Yeah.
Daniel?
I think so.
You think?
Yeah.
All right, guys. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll probably put their Instagram tag down below if y'all have it.
Don't hate. Don't give us hate. We're just saying our opinions.
Yeah, don't say we're misogynistic, please, because we're not. We love female characters all the same.
They just have to be written good.
You just have to be a good character.
They just can't be Korra.
Like I said, Korra
is
great
a
character.
good character.
Great character.
Nonetheless, she just took so many L's.
Just a crappy avatar.
Just a bad avatar. She's a good character, bad avatar.
All right, guys. Like, subscribe if you're new. Make sure put that post notifications on. And I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Peace.